everyone, this is Nikki Rowland and I'm here today for Simple Stories, making a new layout with the Hearth and Holiday collection. This is a Christmas themed collection, of course, this is a more traditional colour scheme rather than the previous two collections that I've used from Simple Stories have been more like modern colours. This one is definitely a more traditional feel, and it has the deep reds and the deep greens and some really beautiful icons. So I decided to go for a white background, and I wanted to make a large circle. So and I was really drawn to this red check print. If anyone knows me, then everyone knows that I really love check prints, and if there's one in a collection, then I will almost always go straight for that as my favourite paper. So this collection is no exception. Yep, love that check print. So I've cut it into a circle. I drew it first with a compass, and I've gone off the side of the page rather than have a central circle for this layout. And I really loved the orange slices in this collection. I love oranges at Christmas, and do you know what? I don't think I've ever seen a Christmas or holiday collection with oranges in, but I always have them on the wreath on my front door, and I love oranges for Christmas. I think they're really brilliant. So I really love this orange print. So I wanted to fussy cut a few of those out from that lovely paper with all the oranges on, and then I kind of was just playing around with how my layout would look. So I've got my one photo. It's all my crazy scrapbooking friends in this photo. We went away in a scrapbooking holiday a week away together in a converted barn. And it was like the beginning of October, and we had Christmas Day, full on outfits, Christmas jumpers, Santa, Secret Santa, yeah, all the headgear, and we had Christmas music all day. We had full Christmas dinner. So yeah, a good time was had by all. It was definitely very merry. So that's what the photo is, and I say I've got my big circle in the background. I've got fussy cut bits and pieces over on the right hand side, and I really loved this paper, the paper with all of the words on. I love a word paper, and I thought I would fussy cut a few of those out and have those as a design feature onto this layout as well over the red check. Oh, I'm wearing Christmas headgear, which I hope doesn't come back into camera that much. So sorry about that. Oh, I've taken it off, thank goodness for that. For the circle, before I get it all stuck down, I want to divide it into segments. So to represent the segments on the oranges, so I'm just going to divide the circle into 6 segments and cut those up. Obviously it's slightly more tricky because I've got a flat edge, so I'm just I drew a line where I cut it in half to cut the circle in half effectively, and then I freestyled the segments, and I think they look pretty even. I didn't measure them or anything. I just kind of freestyled and hoped for the best that they would look fairly even, and they do. So that's okay. So I'm just going to get those all stuck on the page. I'm sticking the middles as they are, and then I'm putting foam pads around the edges of the segments so that they all kind of stand out a bit, but the middle will be flat. So I'm just dressing the edges of all of those, of course, and just getting those stuck into place. There we go, that's that funnel going in. Then I realised there's not enough of a gap, so you can't see the segments, so I just had to move them around a bit, and there we go. There is my completed segmented circle. My photo's in place, and I'm getting all of my oranges and flower clusters in place as well that are all fussy cut from that paper, and then those word phrase banners, I suppose, from one of the other papers as well that I fussy cut earlier. And then I'm just going to start kind of, and Santa, love Santa, he's super cute. He's a sticker from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and I've got him over on the right hand side kind of looking into the circle and looking at us girls being a bit crazy, then I'm pulling out a few flowers. So I've got some flowers from the fussy cut paper that I did earlier, but I'm just kind of looking through the rest of the Hearth and Holiday collection to see what else I could use. I really liked the idea of them kind of poking in and out of the segments. So I've pulled out the floral ephemera, the floral bits and pieces, and I'm going to try and use some of those. So I'm going to tuck some either side of my photo just to it kind of extends the sprays either side of the photo, and then some of the others I'm going to tuck in between the pieces of segments. So yeah, I really think this is quite a fun idea. I say the segments was a nod to the oranges, even though the background paper is red, not orange. But I hope that you're with me on this one. I have that lovely chipboard kind of curved sticker there, which I keep moving around. I wondered if it would curve nicely around the circle, but it just doesn't. However, it just beautifully framed my photo and helped me with my horizontal line, if you like, from the embellishments on the left going towards the embellishments on the right. It kind of formed like a bit of a shelf, that line of that chipboard sticker with the oranges, the poinsettias and the other flowers, I just thought that looked really, really pretty. And it also gave me somewhere to anchor my title to as well. So my title is a sticker from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I'm just going to raise it up on foam pads because I wanted my title to have some dimension. And this, of course, is a flat sticker. So I didn't want to stick it flat. I just thought it would be better if I raised it up on foam pads. So I have done so. Yeah, I love the title, Very Merry. We were very merry, and we had a very good time that day. It was an absolutely brilliant day, one I'll remember probably forever, girls. Yeah, so we've got Santa up there. I've got a tree sticker as well, and then I'm just going to continue to kind of like build up on my clusters, flower clusters, and other bits and pieces, and get everything stuck down. Okay, so now everything is stuck in place, I'm just going to finish off the last little bits. I've added some decorative brads. I love to tuck those in. They give an extra dimension, different texture on the layout, I always loved them. They've got different sizes, and they've got some chipboard on there as well. Sorry, I'm wearing antlers again. So yeah, it's nice to just tuck those in and then add some enamel dots as well, because who doesn't love enamel dots? I certainly do. One of my favourite things to use for sure. Just getting those all poked in, tucked around the layout. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I've written my journaling around the outside edge of the circle as well. Can you see that? I have quite small writing, but I like to get creative with where I put my journaling, and sometimes I worry that I'm going to change the shape of the layout by adding some journaling in, especially if it's too big. Sometimes I will write closely around the outside edge of something if I can, which is what I've done on this occasion. And then I'm just going to finish off with some splatters of white paint. So just using my Liquitex paint marker, acrylic paint marker, to squeeze some paint out of and flick it on. And there we go. My layout is there complete. I hope you enjoyed seeing how that all came together. I really enjoyed using this collection. It's very pretty. I love all the florals. There's so many florals and lovely traditional colours. So thank you so much for joining me today. That was Nikki Rowland for Simple Stories using the Hearth and Holiday collection.